Amanda Bynes. Then, 10 years old. Appeared in various commercials and stage productions. Her popularity in All That led to her spin-off series, The Amanda Show. Now, 38 years old. Became a star of the 2000s, starring in famous movies like What a Girl Wants, She's the Man, and Hairspray. After 2010, took a hiatus from acting due to her mental health struggles and legal issues. Was in a conservatorship for a decade. In 2023, launched a podcast with Paul Siminski, but shut down it after the pilot episode. She's pivoting her career to become a nail technician. Recently opened up about her depression. Kel Mitchell. Then, 16 years old. Became a fan favorite due to his role in All That. Starred in the spin-off sitcom Kenan and Kel with co-star Kenan Thompson. Now, 45 years old. Received 2 Emmy nominations for voicing T-Bone in Clifford the Big Red Dog. His last appearance was in the comedy series Game Shakers. Participated in the 28th season of Dancing with the Stars, raises 2 children with his wife, Asia Lee. Additionally, Kel shares a daughter and a son from a previous marriage. Kenan Thompson. Then, 16 years old. Fans loved him for his characters, Pierre Escargot and Miss Pidlin. Now, 45 years old. Continued his career as an actor, comedian, and TV host. In 2003, became a cast member of Saturday Night Live. Appeared in the movies Good Burger and Fat Albert. Was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2022. Shares 2 daughters with ex-wife Christina Evangeline. Lori Beth Denberg. Then, 18 years old. Quickly became one of the standout performers in comedy series. Now, 48 years old. Her next big gig was the role of Lydia in The Steve Harvey Show. Also appeared as a minor character in the comedy Dodgeball, A True Underdog Story. Competed on the celebrity edition of Worst Cooks in America in 2022. Hosted the podcast Bad Advice with Lori Beth Denberg. Josh Server. Then, 14 years old. His most memorable characters include Walter the Earboy and Detective Dan. Now, 44 years old. Continued to work as an actor and producer. Had cameos on Nickelodeon shows like Drake and Josh, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, and Sam and Cat. In relationship with fashion stylist Megan Zena Lair. Alisa Reyes. Then, 13 years old. Began her career as a child model and actor. Voiced La Ciénaga Boulevardaise in the cartoon The Proud Family. Now, 43 years old. Appeared as a guest star on Boston Public, 6 Feet Under, and NYPD Blue. Worked as a radio DJ and host for Playboy's Sirius station. Has released music singles and albums. Married to actor Nathan Thorpe. They raise a daughter Rosemary together. Danny Tamberelli. Then, 15 years old. Was already known for his role as Little Pete in the series The Adventures of Pete and Pete. Now, 42 years old. Became the bassist and singer of his band, Jounce. Launched a podcast, The Adventures of Danny and Mike, with his co-star, Michael Morona. Have written books, The First Date Prophecy and The Road Trip Rewind. Has been married to author and literary agent Caitlin Detweiler. Together, they raise a son and a daughter. Katrina Johnson. Then, 11 years old. Gained recognition as one of the original cast members. Now, 41 years old. After the show, hasn't done much acting. Worked as a co-host of the pop culture podcast Uncensored Radio. According to her Instagram, she's an avid traveler and posts a lot of videos from her trips. Nick Cannon. Then, 17 years old. Started as an MC on the show, but quickly became one of the fans' favorites. Continued to star in his own The Nick Cannon Show. Now, 43 years old. Appeared in successful projects like Men in Black 2 and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Hosted Wild 'N Out, America's Got Talent, and The Masked Singer. Found success as a rapper, releasing several albums and singles. Was married to the singer Mariah Carey. Nick is the father of 12 children from different relationships. Jamie Lynn Spears. Then, 11 years old. Joined the cast in the last seasons of the show. After that became a star of the popular Zoe 101. Now, 33 years old. Her career went on hiatus after an unexpected pregnancy at 16. In 2014, released a country EP, The Journey. Her last appearances were in the series Sweet Magnolias and Zoe 102. Took part in the 32nd season of Dancing with the Stars. Married to a businessman, Jaime Watson. They raised 2 daughters together. Angelique Bates. Then, 14 years old. After only 2 years, she was the first cast member to leave. Now, 43 years old. Appeared in shows like Boston Public and Tim and Eric Awesome Show. Great job. Work as a stand-up comedian. Gabriel Iglesias. Then, 24 years old. Appeared on the 6th season of the show and immediately became popular. Now, 47 years old. Best known for his stand-up comedy. Released several specials, including Hot and Fluffy, I'm Not Fat, I'm Fluffy, and One Show Fits All. Lent his voice to animated characters in movies like Coco, Ferdinand, and The Book of Life. Was in a long-term relationship with Claudia Valdez, with whom he has a stepson, Frankie.